Hi guys, today we're going to play Bagirmi, and we're just not going to have any fun for 20 years, as we have to research line infantry to get anything done. We'll just do social mobility, and then I guess encourage agriculture, and then we're just going to go for line infantry first, and then academia, and then we're going to go for colonization, and we'll just unpause for 20 years, and we'll do absolutely nothing. We don't even need an army right now, it's not going to do anything for us. And the peasant movement started. And the rural folk are incredibly powerful, oh my. So I'm just gonna bolster the peasant movement. And I'm gonna fake pass homesteading, I'm gonna cancel it. And then I'm gonna go for tenant farmers. And the goal of this campaign is to conquer all of Africa. Other than that, I don't really have any other goals. Maybe like #1 GDP, #1 great power, something like that. The rural folk are like actively losing political strength over time. Yeah, the rural folk are like really quickly just losing all their clout for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Apparently from pop strength or something. Maybe as we're building all these buildings, the different political parties are kind of getting these people. Although they're all politically unaligned, so I'm not really sure. And we got tenant farmers. So I'll go for racial segregation. And I can probably just stop bolstering the peasant movement. And do the minority rights movement, because they're giving me a little bit of support for this law here, which is going to be pretty needed as the rural folk are just losing more and more political power. We got popular playwright, which is pretty cool, but I don't think it really affects us. I'd rather just get racial segregation quicker. Although maybe I just do get the prestige, because it's for 5 years, and it's going to boost us up to unrecognized regional power, which is pretty cool. Oh, we got racial segregation, nice. I could maybe try and get slavery banned, which would be pretty cool if we get it. If we don't, it's whatever. Because 85% still a chance. I don't know how easy this can be. We still have a lot of peasants, but they're working in the subsistence farms, which is alright. So we're just not really going to build anything for now. It doesn't really seem like it's worth even trying to get slavery banned. So we'll just not try and pass anything for now. Oh, we actually need gunsmithing right after. So we'll go for that after line infantry. And then we'll go for academia, and then colonization. I was wondering why we couldn't build any arms industries. Apparently we need this gunsmithing tech, which I always start with, so I didn't even know this was a thing. But we're not going to have iron for the building, so I don't know how we're going to really have any weapons for our army, but we'll see. Looks like we're falling in rank, because we no longer have that 20 prestige from the event from trying to pass a law. And we unlocked manufactories, so we can build some industry buildings. I don't think they're gonna really be able to employ or be profitable. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it. Unlocked line infantry, so I guess I'll just start building up my army a little bit. We have no supply of small arms. I guess I'll just build irregulars for now and upgrade them later. With only one arms industries building, we should be pretty good. We just need some iron and hardwood. And it doesn't really look like Sokoto wants to give me any iron though. Although they should have iron mines. I guess they just haven't built them up yet. So we have no access to iron. And we're lacking officers, so our offense and defense is quite low now. I guess I'll just start building some tooling industries for whenever we establish our company. It's not really going to be profitable and there's going to be no one employed in it, but if we're just going to have zero construction, why not just build for the future, you know? Nice, we got gunsmithing, so I'll just build a arms industries real quick. I'll put that at the top of the queue. So another year until we can actually have some arms. And I guess I'll just preemptively switch my logging camps to hardwood for now. I think we're definitely just going to want to subsidize this arms industries building. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to have any arms at all. It's been 10 years and we still haven't done anything really. Other than a little bit of research, a little bit of building. Okay, looks like our arms industries is done. There we go. We have an iron shortage, but like we can't do anything about that. I just hope we can make 12 small arms, because that's pretty much what we need. And we're going to upgrade our regular infantry to line infantry. We're probably going to start losing quite a bit of money. We have like 90k gold reserves, so we're chilling. We're going to last like 90 weeks, you know. Here we go. We have 10 line infantry. Their offense and defense is pretty low, but we seem to have enough small arms. So I think we're pretty much ready to declare on Wadai here for annexed country, and hopefully no one sides against us. Hopefully Wadai has pretty weak army. Oh my god, they have like 11-11. So it might be pretty RNG for the first battle. We can probably make a little bit more. Oh, we have no more peasants. Oh my. I took a save and we're just going to try and declare on Wadai here. We should probably be fine, I think. Yeah, 19 advantage. Apparently we have We have pretty decent advantage, so we're probably fine. Okay, Benin sides against me, but they shouldn't be able to send their army over. We just want to wait until we're fully mobilized, and they're attacking me, but they are getting wrecked in this battle. Okay, we're fully mobilized, so we can probably just advance now. Okay, looks like we're winning the battle. And they're losing a lot more men. Like, they're losing twice as many dead, twice as many wounded, or like 4 times as many demoralized. Yep, like 60 advantage, now 80. Yep, there we go. So this war is a GG. And we can peace out with Wadai. There we go, we just grew. I wonder if we can incorporate this anytime soon. How long would this take? 5 years. Okay, we're chilling. But I think we can declare on Bornu now. Apparently they like us or something. Yeah, so we need to expel diplomats real quick. Man, hopefully no one sides against me. Borgu would. But they don't have a land connection, so we should be chilling. So we'll just declare on Borgu here for annexed country. I think this time I'll raise conscripts as well. Although we're probably going to go into debt really quickly. So just full taxes and hope for the best. Yeah, Borgu sides against me, but that's fine. And hopefully they attack us and we just defeat them with a really strong defense. Yep. So we have like 50 advantage, so we're going to want to exploit that and go advance now. Hopefully Gobir has some iron. They do not. Okay. Maybe Darfur has some iron, please? No, they do not. Oh my god. Okay, we're kind of losing a lot of money, but this war is pretty much over. Yep, we can peace out. So I'll just declare annex on Gobir here. We still, I think, have a lot of, officers missing from our armies. And we have some low org, because we're missing a lot of small arms. Even with this 50% supply, we're still winning our battles. I think we're just gonna sit still for a moment. Stop subsidizing this. Yeah, I think we'll just decrease our army a little bit until we start earning money again. I think we need colonization for a bit, so we'll just hold off for now. I think we'll probably want to do a goods transfer with either the Ottoman Empire or Egypt. I think I need colonization for the interest. Then I declare on Darfur here. There'll be this little land connection here, so we can probably just do a goods transfer of iron from Egypt. And we don't really have the budget to really build any universities for now, so that's probably kind of useless research. And I'll just transfer every single army that's not in our capital away and delete those to save a little bit of money. It's going to take us like 142 weeks to pay off our debt at the current moment. And then after colonization, I guess I'll go for international trade. And then maybe currency standards for the per capita taxation. Although I'm not sure if anyone would support it. It seems like it would be supported, so yeah, that would be useful. It would earn us quite a bit more money. And we have a lot of radicals, oh my god. Like half of our population are radicals. Guys, we're out of debt, it's crazy. It's been so long, and we still don't have colonization. 2 more years. Maybe we can build up our army a little bit more in our capital to the max. Damn, no one came to help Egypt. That's crazy. Normally, like, Russia or Austria do, but I guess not this run. Nice. The ruler of Sokoto is a 4-year-old. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got colonization, guys. Finally, we can set our interest. And I'll declare on Darfur and hope for the best. It says we have like 30 advantage. We probably need to have a few defensive battles first. Man, we'll just do the exploit. Send them away for now. Okay, they're pretty high, so we'll just disband this. We have 30 advantage and twice as many units as them, so we should win this, right? Okay, we won that. And I think we'll just continue doing that until we have a massive advantage. Now Hijaz is losing like 3.2 war support per week. So I think we can probably just wait 20 weeks. There we go, Hijaz is out. So we should just be able to advance now. Alright, that was a lot more difficult than it needed to be, but we won it. And negative 100 reasons for giving me 10 iron a week? You're kidding me. What do you mean negative 100 reasons? What? Oh my god, thank you. So we can just get 10 from the Ottomans here, give them investment rights and an obligation. So we should be able to get this 5 years. There we go. So now we're getting some iron, and our arms industries can start making even more small arms for us, which should increase the, yep, there we go. The supply is 100 now. So we have like pretty decent offense and defense now. And Sokoto should hopefully still be on irregular infantry. They are. Oh, I can maybe get interventionism here, which would be pretty good. So I'll try and get that. You guys heard nothing, alright? Oh wow, the landowners apparently support interventionism somehow. Oh, we got a modernizer as the landowner leader, which supports interventionism. So we should get that pretty easily. Yeah, so I'm just going to declare on Sokoto here. It seems like I can only really conquer 3 states. Oh well. Egypt, what the hell? You were the chosen one. Why would you do this? Let me get this straight. Egypt's saying -45 and then they side against me. Hello? What is this game, bruh? Maybe if I just match their government structure, like I just do pure armed forces or whatever, they won't side against me. And then we just go for it again, I guess. And Egypt says -53, so there's no way they side against me, right? Maybe I need to wait to add war goals until later. Any moment. Okay, there we go. So now we can actually add our war goals. It should be easy. They're gonna attack me, but I have twice their stats, so they're getting wrecked. Actually, 3 times in this one battle. So we just instantly got like 20 advantage. And we logically should be able to advance front, I think. How do we lose like all our people? What? Hey, I guess we're going back to defend for now. They should attack and I should win. Yeah, the army says like, okay, well, we got interventionism, thank God. I think we probably need some conscripts, guys. But we just keep getting killed to oblivion. But we're winning every battle, and we're killing and wounding a lot of them. Maybe whenever Oyo pieces out, which is very soon. There we go. They're getting wrecked like every single battle, and then they just keep raising more units. Look how fast they're getting these units. So we have like 50 advantage, so we'll just start advancing after this. I don't know how we like got all of our people killed, but that's kind of whatever, I guess. And we have their capital, so we can take these 3 states now. We can peace out. There we go. Yeah, so we pretty much doubled our GDP, and I think tripled or 4x'd our population. Oh, we were very low military wages. No wonder we were kind of getting wrecked and weren't training any units. I haven't invented shaft mining. All right, that's so cool. I guess I need to like actually invent that. Okay, we're kind of eating through our gold reserves here, but hopefully we get free trade very, very soon. And we might want to conquer like Benin for coastline access, but oh my god. Maybe I can't play the game, guys. We unlocked per capita taxation, so that would probably help us. Right now it says 0 because we're like negative 100% bureaucracy, but it should help us quite a bit with income. So we'll go per capita taxation, and oh my god, every single interest group except the trade unions like endorse it. That's crazy. Looks like I can maybe declare an Oyo here, and I wouldn't really have to worry about anyone. So I'm gonna try and declare an Oyo here for a coastline access. There we go, we annexed Oyo. Oh, there we go. So we don't have a bureaucracy problem anymore. We're still losing 8k. Oh my god. But I should be able to get interest now in the Rhineland. And I'm going to do a strat that I pretty much learned from Daruka, where you just grant investment rights to every single country in the world, and they just construct in you a lot. All these small little German countries don't really have much places to build, so we'll just give them a place to build, you know? Alright, well, as you can see, I have 49 treaties, and in every single one of them, they can all construct in me. And if we go to our construction, you can see there's 61 buildings being built in me. Most of it is kind of, like agriculture stuff, which is fine. But there are some ports being built, it seems. And also, I saw at the very top, there's textile mills being built. So we should see our GDP increase quite quickly. We don't really have that many peasants and unemployed, but it will very quickly drain that out. And I learned it from Daruka. He has a Qing run that he's doing. It'll probably be completed by the time I upload my video, so I'll probably just link it down below and check it out if you want to. Alright, seems like we're actually earning money, and we're about to be out of credit right now and into a positive gold reserve. And then we'll build up our construction after that. And I can go for an annexation on Sokoto now, but I think I'll just go for it. Yep, France noped out of the war, and Borgu joined, so I can conquer Borgu. Modena, what? Why is Modena so large? What happened to Sardinia Piedmont? We have like horrible literacy, which isn't very good. I kind of wanted to wait for public schools, but I guess I'll just go for religious schools, because I think the literacy is really affecting my ability to actually employ people. Yeah, these government administration aren't really employing, for example. So I'll stop doing consumption taxes and things like that, and I'll just do promote social mobility in our most populated states, which I assume are these. And I'll change my market capital to East Hausaland here, which should probably be better than our actual capital. Oh my god, they're actually building railways in me. Let's go. Oh my god, 27? I can't afford that. I don't think I need that many railways in East Hausaland here. I'm probably gonna go broke subsidizing every single railway. Oh my god. I think it's about time I university spam, so I can get some more innovation. I think I can just build 30 and get away with it. And then I'll probably build up my army after. Damn, there's only 4 buildings in me. Although I still have a lot of peasants, so I don't know why people don't want to build in me no more. Oh, maybe it's because of all this market access issues, okay. And you can see our literacy is slowly increasing. It jumped up and down from conquest, but this part of the graph is pretty much what to look at. And the obligations are rolling in now. So I think it's been like 10 years since I granted them all investment rights with an obligation owed. Oh, we lost a bunch of treaties with the North Germans because the North German Confederation formed. And there's so many regional HQs in my country. 300 buildings owned in my country by regional HQs. Which kind of hurts my investment pool, but you know, I'm 26 million GDP because I granted all those investment rights. You can see, I guess, roughly when I granted the investment rights was probably like right around here. And then because of that, my GDP kept increasing. I love looking at my buildings and just seeing who owns it. Germany's to be expected, but we got Venezuela, we got Paraguay here, we got Guatemala, the Shan States, Parma, and Perak as well, and then also La Hedge as well. So we got like a very diverse group of investors here for our ports in Yoruba states. Oh no, they're just going for Hijaz, which is fine. But this seems like the time to declare on Egypt, and hopefully the Ottomans will side with us. I guess not. I might need to change my government around. And the Ottomans, hopefully... Okay, the Ottomans we can call in with a war goal. Return state. I think I'll do Adana. There we go. The Ottomans are in. So I can probably try and conquer something else as well. I think I'll try and get a land connection to Ethiopia. GPP still with Egypt, but we still have pretty good advantage. So I think we're fine. And we're pretty much out of peasants and unemployed. Just because of all the countries that have been building in me. There we go, we won against Egypt. Looks like most of our market access issues are kind of solved. And we're 33.5 million GDP right now. They want both of my generals? Oh my god. Oh, they wanted the same dude. Oh my. I guess that dude was really in high demand, huh? Nice, we got corporate charters. I can get this metalworks company. I'll establish it. It's one of the best companies in the game, so, you know, why not? I can add 2 company monopolies for trade centers. Wait, can I add it 3 times? I can. All 3 of these companies are gonna have the company monopoly on trade centers. And immediately after getting landed voting, the landowners want to enact a coup. Okay. Oh my god, they're calling me in with an obligation to help them in the revolt. I'll just immediately back down whenever it starts. Nice try, buddy. You can't swindle a swindler, alright? I don't want to give you my generals, guys. Come on, take no for an answer. Yeah, get swindled, buddy. How would I even get there, by the way? You're landlocked. What do you expect from me? Alright, Ottomans wants 10 porcelain from me. Okay, you can have it, buddy. You gotta respect the effort, you know? Which country is this? North German Confederation has Sinai. I should have conquered that in my previous war. Oh well. Because the company would be pretty good, but we can probably just get it later. I'm not really loving the idea of fighting Germany in the future, you know? 770 battalions and 220 conscripts. That's not very nice. Looks like our private construction is going to privatize some buildings. And then we'll try and grant the investment rights to some countries. And look at this difference here. This one building is outperforming my 5 tooling workshops in my own country by 4x. And I pretty much just built some tooling workshops in Germany. And then I enabled privatization so that my company HQs can privatize those buildings. And I'm also doing the same for coal mines in Bavaria. And then I'll probably build in Austria, build in Russia. I have investment rights in them. And then I'll try and get those regional company HQs set up so that my reinvestment can be a lot higher than it is. It's only 16k right now and it's 1893. I also want to get recognized sometime soon so that I have less infamy cost, but that's going to be pretty difficult. Considering Ottoman Empire and Egypt are both unrecognized, so I'd have to fight like France or GB, which is going to be pretty difficult. And looks like, oh my god, this one company HQ in Germany has 38 buildings. So we should be getting a lot more reinvestment. Yep, we're at 75,000 reinvestment. And it's almost all from the regional company HQ. But we can probably bump up our construction now that we're actually having some support from our private construction. Yeah, we'll just expand into Ethiopia. Egypt might side against us, but like if we just look at their army, they have 1.4k army power projection. I have 2.6k, so we're chilling. Yep, Egypt sided against us. I guess it's just one front, even though they're kind of separated. But I'll just add some war goals on Egypt to conquer some of their land. It's kind of quite expensive, and we don't really have that many maneuvers, but we'll just conquer what we can here. Oh, what? I'm ticking down. Hello? Oh my god, we might actually get capitulated out. That's not very good, guys. We're kind of getting memed on here. I guess we'll just white peace. We kind of wasted like 22 infamy, but I guess it's whatever. Oh, we might want to go professional army, by the way. I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, look at this. Plus 10% morale loss. That's not very good. While professional army has minus 10% morale loss. I think I'll go queening, then civilizing mission. Malaria prevention is going to take a while, though. There's nothing like African countries beating up on other African countries, right? So why are these guys on line infantry? Hello? Oh, I need to select skirmish infantry. Okay. That might be the reason why we lost against Egypt, and we also got wealth voting. So I will just try and get a professional army now. If I can get the... There we go. I can get the armed forces and government. And this should help us a lot with our army strength. And you just gotta love the army spam into your nation every single time you conquer a state, right? Isn't that just amazing? I love clicking this delete button every single time I conquer any state in the game. God damn it, I failed professional army. And I had like 20% success chance and 10% stall, so, you know, it's amazing. But I am getting some more recognition now because of embassies. It's costing me quite a bit of money. You can see from treaties, treaty goods transfer 117k, and then treaty goods transfer 134k, so I'm losing like 16k or something. But it is worth it just to get that little bit of more recognition. It seems like Austria is a great power now as well, so I can... Oh my god, why do they hate me? It's honestly probably better to do less goods transfer and more just from the money, because I think I end up paying less overall from that. Yeah, you can see like 7,000 is 88 reasons, so I should probably be focusing on this. And I can get another embassy, this time from Austria. So it's increasing by 4 each month now. Just from increasing my traded quantity, I'm actually increasing in GDP quite a bit. I haven't checked the world market this whole game. I might as well check it now. Super far down in place from being the largest importer. I wish it would show like a number here so I can see what place I am without, you know, having to count. Oh, we're pretty much identical place with import and export right now. We're number 10 GDP, so we're getting an extra +1 progress per month. And we unlock shrapnel artillery, so we can just upgrade our army. And then whenever I get recognized, I'll probably build out my navy so that I can jump up to great power. Looks like we need, oh my god, 1.1k prestige. Probably like 1.3k by the time I get recognized. Oh, whoa, what's going on here, buddy? What do you think you're doing to me? I guess we can try and liberate some countries from France now. And we kind of need to rely on the Germans to actually win the war. When they have 60,000 army strength, compared to France's 16,000. So if you just hold the line, then we should probably win, right? And we got recognized. So we're now a major power. It used to cost 100 infamy to make Egypt a tributary. Now it's only 43. And I think when you're unrecognized, it's like plus 50 or plus 40% infamy. And now we only have plus 10%. And the colonization and civilizing mission tech reduce the infamy generation. When you're unrecognized, it doesn't. And we probably don't need this embassy treaty anymore. And we're probably losing quite a bit of money from the goods transfer and whatever. I don't really care about embassy or anything now, so just give them a little bit of money. And then they'll happily accept this. Nah, they're losing this battle. There's no way we win in time, so we can just probably white peace. Yeah, we'll just white peace out. It's fine. And since I'm getting low infamy, I can probably just expand into some Ethiopian states. Although GB, really? You really want to do this to me? And GB is still domineering towards me this whole game. They want to conquer my whole country. Alright, I'm pretty much just cleaning up Somalia and Ethiopia. Should be pretty easy, not much to worry about. I'm kind of making sure that the wars I declare on the people that I'm really worried about won't side against me, like GB. And I love the armies going and joining my clean, beautiful armies every single time. If I want to recruit you, I'll just make another army, okay? If there's a mod that disables the units going into the armies that you already set up, or a way to like lock them somehow, please let me know, because that would be so useful. Like, look at this. Why do I need one regular conscript in my army and then 2 different people from Somalia? Like, just get out of here. I don't want you. Or if there's any modders who watch my videos and you want to create a mod and you don't know what to do, create a mod that disables that, you know? I'd be your first supporter, alright? I'd download that so quick. because it's so annoying, and it should just be base game, and it should just be like you don't have to worry about it at all ever. But every single time I conquer a single state from any country in the game, it just wants to join my army. Even though the home HQ is not even in Ethiopia, it just still goes to my armies in this home HQ, which is super annoying. It used to be it would establish new armies whenever it was a different HQ, but I guess they quote-unquote patched that feature. We're paying so much in subsidies for railways. I think honestly what I'm gonna do, maybe if I disable this, I'll save some money on subsidies. Oh my god, I saved like 30k from doing that. And this video is probably pretty long, and the only people who watch my videos to this point are the people I really care about. Like, if you guys enjoy longer videos, I know I got like a comment before that requested longer videos, and this is leaning into that. If you guys like longer videos, or you just like them being as short as possible and just kind of super concise, let me know in the comments, because that will really influence me. Where if I have people saying like, oh, you should make it shorter, or oh, you should make it longer, then I'll do so, you know? So if I could get some feedback on that, if you like longer videos, because I think I was editing earlier and it was like a 20-minute video or something like that. But if you guys like to hear me yap, let me know. If you guys don't want to hear me yap and just want to see the run, any feedback would be appreciated. And it's like pretty far into the video where I can say this, and the people who will comment will be the ones who actually watch the video, compared to like if I put it in the beginning. Like, some people would just comment like, oh, I want a super long video, and then they would click off, you know. But our reinvestment's doing pretty good. We're almost like 300k, and most of that is just from our regional company HQs, which is kind of surprising because I have more buildings owned by my company headquarters compared to my regional company headquarters. And oh my god, this regional company HQ is like only in Baden. These 68 buildings. And there's like nowhere else in the country. They just really like this one state. Genial attitude now, because we're on the same side of a conflict. Maybe I can draft a treaty with them. Investment rights. Oh, I can get investment rights in GB. Let's go. Yeah, if I just give them 7,500, I can lock them into an investment rights agreement. They might break it right after, but we'll see. And I guess I probably want to just, yeah, I'll quickly build some coal mines. And their tooling workshops are horribly unprofitable. So maybe steel mills. Yep, here we go. We'll do 5 of each. And then we'll make sure to enable privatization for them. Looks like it's already enabled because they're probably laissez-faire. And then the hope from this is that our companies will buy the 5 buildings that we construct, and then they will be able to establish a regional company HQ, and then a regional company HQ will be established, and then we will get some pretty large regional company HQs in their country, just because there's such a large GDP and things like that. But I don't know if we are gonna be in this war long enough for that to happen. Like 12 weeks for the coal mines, and then like 25 weeks after that for the steel mills. And our reconstruction is actually kind of insane. I think we can bump it up a bit, because our reinvestment's 382,000. Oh my god, I think last time it was 280 something thousand. I think torpedo boats are better than monitors, because you can see here the 20 and 30 offense and defense compared to the 40 and 30 offense and defense. So the offense is a lot better. It just seems that torpedo boats cost more ironclads and explosives. Some monitors are kind of cheaper, but less effective. But it seems like torpedo boats are just better to go for most of the time. Unless, I guess, you want to save money on your navy, but that generally doesn't really cost much. Oh, we can side with GB in the second place, so we can kind of maintain our genial attitude with them from being in the same side of them in plays. Because this war is like about to end. It did. So we can just join this war, and we'll maintain our genial attitude long enough to hopefully build the buildings we need to build. We only have like 20 more years of the game left. I don't know if we'll be able to conquer all of Africa, guys. I'd at least need professional army, and I'd hopefully want multiculturalism for the migration. But there's no real success chance from any cultural groups. It looks like our coal mines are done. So we're kind of hoping that they get bought up. They have already been bought up. And there is already a regional company HQ in GB for the metals company. And hopefully this starts growing quite a bit, because we already have quite a bit of regional company HQs. And the buildings are kind of meh for most of them, but for Austria, Prussia, and Russia, they're pretty good. But yeah, the war ended with GB, so they're now domineering again. So they totally could just break this treaty. But hopefully we last 4 more weeks when those buildings get privatized. Oh, they broke the agreement. I'll just start expanding to Lake Victoria now. I think, oh, we got proportional taxation. That's pretty good. But even if like United States or North German Confederation sides against me, they won't really have a land connection towards me. And I can very easily just defend the AI naval invasions. Maybe I can finally get professional army, guys. We'll see. GB has another little rev thing, so we can support them. And then they should change to genial again. There we go. And then we can re-get our investment rights real quick. Oh, there we go. The company headquarters now owns it. And a regional company headquarters should pop up soon. There we go, regional company headquarters. Looks like our regional company headquarters for the minerals company is not really doing anything. But hopefully this company will be pretty good. And oh my god, it's at 75 now. That's insane. Let's see how much company profit it's already raking in. 63,000 company profit here. And it looks like 20,000 of that is going to our reinvestment. But that was pretty nice, you know, just a lot of free tooling workshops and a lot of free reinvestment. And it required pretty much nothing from us, just, you know, a little bit of micro. Congo is trying to call me into a war against GB. I think I'll just not get involved unless they want to give me something cool. I probably should have sided with GB, but it looks like they'll probably win the war anyways, which is pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare on GB here to liberate the British East Africa. Alright, well I can call in Germany with liberate British Senegal, which I assume is on the side of GB here. So that's a perfectly fine war goal to add. And then I can sway in Mexico with liberate British Niger. That should probably be enough. Looks like Congo is independent, but they still have the British color. It's easier to look at the power block menu, and we can see the Congo is independent, Dahomey and some other countries. And I might be able to increase my rank here to great power. There we go, we're a great power for now. We just need to pay our government and we should be good. And I think the goal of the campaign is just to decolonize all of Africa. I don't think I want to conquer everything. As long as it's independent, it should be fine. So I'll just establish a power block here, the African Union, and we'll just try and get some African countries into our power block if we can. And I'll just try and get some leverage in these newly independent African countries. It doesn't really seem like we're going to get professional army right now. So I'll just go for cultural exclusion. And that should help with getting some more leverage over the Congo, for example. Because you can see the primary culture, low acceptance. Just one, oh, there we go. They are now independent. So we'll just try and get some treaties with all the new recently independent states. I guess we probably need to improve relations first because they probably dislike me. Negative 35 from power block member with lowest economic dependence on the power block leader. But what power block member are you talking about here? Guys, I don't know how well this run's gonna go. There's only like 10 years left, and I don't think I can get the rest of Africa. But we'll see. This might be the saddest ending to one of my runs ever. I'm playing as Bagirmi, so what do you expect, you know? Alright, I can invite this dude to my power block. There we go. Our power block expands ever so slightly. Maybe I can finally get professional army with a third attempt. Looks like the Congo will join. It's kind of like a decent chunk of Africa, but I kind of want all of it. Oh my god, we finally got professional army. 1927, guys, and we finally got it. Looks like Portugal capitulated out, so East Africa is independent. And they both are antagonistic against me, okay. As if I just didn't give you your freedom 2 minutes ago, you know? Alright guys, honestly, I'm just gonna end it here. It's not fun having to deal with power blocks and antagonistic attitudes when you have cordial relations and you gave them their independence and the only reason they exist is because of you. I could keep playing another 6 years, you know, I could maybe get a few more countries in my power block, aka just 1 or 2 or whoever else I protectorate or different things like that, but I can't be bothered to continue this run. Like, it's not... I'm definitely not going to be able to get all of Africa under a power block. I think the main part of the video was just existing and playing as a nation. Very fun, just sitting around for 10 years doing nothing and then being cock-blocked every single time I want to expand and having to deal with all these European powers and different things like that. I could maybe protectorate Egypt to get a little bit... Oh, never mind. I can't protectorate Egypt. Yay! Because France and the Germans would side against me. And guess what? The Germans have chemical weapons. Yay! My reinvestment's probably a pretty high number for starting as Bagirmi. 734k. My companies are pretty cool, but most people click off whenever I start explaining stuff in the end game. And I can't be bothered to do anything relating to this run, guys. There was some fun moments, but overall, pain, misery, boredom. If you want to play this country, don't. That's my advice. But that should be the video, guys. Have a good day.